Welcome back. Just 4 years ago, Amy Williams was leading Rogers State to the NAIA Elite Eight. 4 years later, Williams is heading to the Big Ten to coach her alma mater at Nebraska. Quite the rise, if you ask me. The former South Dakota head coach was formally introduced in Lincoln today as the 10th head coach in Nebraska women's basketball history. Williams played for the Huskers from 1994 to 98, and she just got finished leading USD to its first ever WNIT championship. For the former Nebraska walk-on, returning to her alma mater is a dream come true.
The University of Nebraska exudes excellence. I felt that here as a student athlete. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to offer that to young women. It gave me an indescribable feeling of pride as a student athlete when I got to wear that Husker jersey across my chest. And I'm so excited to have the opportunity to return and be a part of this again. We're going to compete for championships. We're going to do it the right way. And most of all, we're going to do it together.
Williams inherits a Nebraska team that went 18-13 this past season. The NCAA's ban on satellite camps is causing reaction across the country. Down in Lincoln, Nebraska head coach Mike Riley spoke up and strongly objected Friday's ruling. For those of you that aren't familiar, satellite camps allow teams and coaches to travel around the country to work as guests at camps hosted by other schools. For instance, Nebraska took its staff to a camp at Georgia State last summer. Hint, hint, fertile recruiting base. The Big Ten has allowed these camps, but conferences like the SEC have prohibited their coaches from doing the same. With recruiting advantages in question, the NCAA banned these camps last Friday.
I still, frankly, don't get it, because I just see it more simply as an opportunity for both coaches and players. You know, I think us going to Atlanta and having a camp and some guy down there we find or he finds us and he changes his life and changes Nebraska's life, I think those are all good stories.
Interesting perspective there. Nebraska spring game set for this Saturday at Memorial Stadium. The NAIA Spring Football Top 25 has been released, and Morningside is ranked third. The Mustangs went 12-2 last season, falling in the national semis for the second straight year. Morningside is one of 3 GPAC teams in the spring poll, joining Doane and Dakota Wesleyan. The 5-time defending conference champs open the season on September 3rd at home against Ottawa. In recruiting news, Spirit Lake lineman Zach Dykstra announced via Twitter that he has committed to the University of Miami. Rivals.com has the rising senior listed as the 10th ranked overall prospect in the state of Iowa. Dykstra's Indians won the Class 2A state championship last season, finishing the year a perfect 14-0. In recent history, South Sioux has owned Sioux City East on the soccer field. Since 2011, the Cards have won 4 straight in the series, outscoring the Raiders 16-1. The two back in action today across the river, East hoping to get some revenge. Raiders strong defensively for most of the half, but a lapse here. Brian Arellano, one of the easiest goals you'll see, 1-0 South Sioux. East with a free kick, Jared Schrader nearly on the nose with the placement, but it sails right. Cards back on the attack. It's that Arellano kid again. The junior striker with his second goal of the day, 2-0 Cardinals. South Sioux scores 3 goals in the last 7 minutes of the half, including this one from Gonzalo Ledesma. Cards up 3-0 at the half, and they currently lead 6-2 across the river.